established the Al Maktoum family as the hereditary rulers of Dubai, a dynasty that continues to rule with immense popularity and legitimacy to this day. The name Dubai itself may have originated from a word meaning a small swarm of locusts, or from a colloquial word for money, though its exact etymology remains uncertain. The pre-oil economy, pearling, fishing, and trade. Life in Dubai before the 20th century was defined by the sea and the desert. The economy rested on three main pillars. These early inhabitants were part of a wider regional network. The discovery of distinctive Mnar pottery, named after an island near Abu Dhabi, links them to a sophisticated Bronze Age culture that flourished in today's UAE and Oman around 2500 BCE. Later, during the Iron Age, c. 1300 to 300 BCE, the area saw the development of more permanent settlements, with evidence of rudimentary phallage irrigation systems, similar to Persian qanats, which allowed for the cultivation of date palms and other crops, demonstrating early human ingenuity in adapting to the desert environment. The rise of Islam and regional powers. The 7th century CE brought the arrival of Islam to the Arabian Peninsula. Envoys of the Prophet Muhammad introduced the new faith to the region, and the inhabitants of the Gulf Coast, including the area around Dubai, gradually converted. This incorporation into the Islamic world connected the region to a vast cultural, economic, and intellectual sphere that stretched from Andalusia to Southeast Asia. For much of the subsequent millennium, the area that would become Dubai existed on the periphery of great regional empires and local powers. It was influenced by successive caliphates, the Umayyad, Abbasid, and later the Ottoman, though direct control was often loose or nominal. More immediately, it fell under the sway of competing local forces based in Oman, Persia, and the interior of Arabia. The coastline was known for its piracy, leading the British to later dub it the Pirate Coast. The key takeaway from this long period is that the region was a crossroads, influenced by the Arabian interior, the Persian Empire to the north, and the maritime trade routes of the Indian Ocean. Pearling. This was the engine of the economy and the source of whatever wealth existed. The pearl banks of the Gulf were renowned for producing the finest pearls in the world. The diving season, known as Ghaz al-Kabir, the Great Dive, lasted from May to September. Men, including young boys, would embark on dhows and spend months at sea, diving to depths of over 100 feet on a single breath to harvest oysters. It was an incredibly dangerous and grueling profession, with divers facing risks of drowning, shark attacks, and debilitating health conditions. The pearls were then sold to international traders who exported them to markets in India, Europe, and beyond. Dubai Creek was lined with boat sheds and the homes of nakodas, ship captains. Fishing. The waters of the Gulf were teeming with fish, which provided the primary source of protein for the local diet. Fishing was a daily activity, and the catch was sold fresh or dried, a process known as making malay, for preservation and trade. Trade and boat building. Dubai's geographical location was its greatest natural asset. The creek naturally divided the settlement into two districts, Dera on the northeastern side and Bur Dubai on the southwestern side. It was a perfect natural harbor. The inhabitants became skilled dhow builders, crafting these wooden vessels that were the lifeblood of regional trade. Dubai began to establish itself as a port of call for traders moving goods between Mesopotamia, Persia, India, and East Africa. The goods traded included dates, spices, textiles, gold, and pearls. This was the humble but strategically important beginning of Dubai. It was a small, tribally organized settlement, its fortunes inextricably tied to the pearl beds of the Gulf and its reputation as a safe harbor. Part 2. The foundation of the trading port, 1833 to 1893. Establishing independence and authority. Sheikh Maktoum bin Beauty's first task upon